Okay, today we're doing a reaction video, a rewatch of my 2023 plans. So I'm gonna watch my old video and see how many projects I've done and how many projects I didn't, and then it might be the same video, it might be a different video. I will do the 2024 plans. Okay, let's watch. So I want to talk about my project plans for the year because I have a lot of plans. Since I only sew on the weekends when I have nothing else going on, or I sew after work if I'm not too tired. So I'm very flexible with my plans. I don't really care how long it takes for me to finish things. I just do it because it's a hobby. That didn't change. That's still the same, but I think this year I'm starting with a lot of deadlines, so okay. Start the plans with my unfinished plan that started before Halloween, for Halloween, and continued after, which is my Liveni cosplay that I need to finish for this project. Is the shoes, and I did it. I made the shoes, and it's it's my first shoes. It's too big for my feet, but it works. I wore it out a few times. It's not exactly 100% comfortable, but I made shoes, and I brought it to be professionally sewed, and yeah, cool. And then you know, the cat cafe project that I started at the beginning of last year, which is one of the big projects last year. I haven't finished the reveal of the outfits video. I mean, I haven't even started. I think I've started, but I don't like what I did with my started, so I need to start from scratch, and I finished this project also. It is, I think I did it in January because it's one of my clear it and get over with it kind of project, and it's also a big one that I used like my living room and kitchen as set, so I needed to keep those clean and clear for the set thing. So yeah, it's a new project. So somewhere along last year, this is a new Lolita project, because I've not planned to have this in my life, but I've picked up this fabric, and I now kind of need to have this in my life. I don't relate to bears or rocking horse, but I love these shades of browns. I mean, I think you know I like brown a lot. I made it. It's there. I think the biggest problem with that thing is that the back and the front, it kind of weighs down at the front, and then the back is too short. The waist is not even, but it's done. It's a brown saddle pad, and this year there's a new project for that. I want to make a gingerbread blouse to go under that for Christmas. Then it transforms it into a Christmas outfit, but I'll talk more about that when I talk about this year's plans. Because after this, I will literally have one OP, one JSK, one skirt, and one saddle pad. One of each. If you count the JSK that splits into a skirt and a bodice, then I have 2 skirts. But as if you can tell later in the video, I would have another skirt. But yeah, let's wait. Speaking of unfinished project, the strawberry dress outfit has a skirt variation, which I should finish the skirt this year. And I did! Quite late in the year. I was a bit afraid that I couldn't finish this project, but I managed to do it, and I finished this project! Pat on the shoulder. Yes! Yeah, and I had a photo shoot even, because like suddenly a photog asked me, hey, there's this flower theme in this Gardens by the Bay. There's a flower theme, and then he remembered shooting me with the strawberry cord during event, and it's like, I think those outfits fit this theme, so you want to shoot? And I'm like, yes, I'm free. so yeah, it was made and it was shot, so whew, fast. Yeah, so strawberry cord done. Cosplay plan for this year, which would happen when I know which con I'm going to. It will happen before the con, because I kinda want it for the con, because I think it will look most amazing for con. And it did. This took the longest to make because of the no face. So much so that I thought, before I started on this project, I was doing the cat cafe, which I thought was like the hardest thing to do, and I finished that. I finished the saddle pad dress. And I finished the shoes. So like things were going like on track. So I thought I could like finish all the things that I wanted to do last year, but then this project took months, so many months, because I couldn't figure things out, and my no face after the event has lost its face, so this project is incomplete again. Next project. Okay, so this is a Halloween project, if we must. I was thinking between this and the mushroom dress, which one would I want to do first? Like, which one do I want to dye do by this year? I did none of those. So the reason why I put this dress in last year's plan was because it looked low effort, because I thought I got a lot of things I needed to do and I wouldn't have enough time. I mean, even when I was planning it, I feel like I might not have enough time. So I planned a lower effort thing to make, which for this, the dress was already made. It will be my white Lolita dress, and then I just have to make that overskirt and the cape. So I felt like it will be doable. That's why I put it in the plan. And then the next slide, I think, is the mushroom cord, which will be a different outfit. It will be a different base dress, because I wanted an ivory base dress as well, like to complement my white one, so that I have a white option and an ivory option. But I never got to doing any of those. The rest of the things that's in my schedule. Oh, okay. If you're gonna say that, the rest of this video, it was like just plans that were in my book, then for all the plans that I've planned to do last year, I made them except for the Literary Riding Hood. Yeah. And then I think in the middle I had a lot of surprise projects that had deadlines. So two of them were dioramas. So I made two 1/12 scale diorama for events, because my friend and I decided that we wanted to booth during events. One of them was a booth that we bought like years ago, and then COVID has pushed it all the way to 2023. And then I decided not to make things to sell. I decided to make a diorama for people to shoot at. So that was the mindset that went into that project. So I made two dioramas, one for a May event and one for a December event. Yeah. And then what was the other things that popped up? No, other things that popped up, it wasn't really a thing that popped up that straight. It was just a low morale because I was burnt out. I did a few procrastination projects that wasn't filmed. Was it filmed? And I probably filmed those. And then this top was remade 2, 3, 4 times. One of those numbers, definitely more than 3 or 4 times, because every time I made it, there was something that is in it that I didn't like. I think this was this the last year's project? The first iteration of this was made in 2022, and then it was remade in 2022, and then it was remade again in 2023. I think that's the life story of this dress. I mean top. This top. Yeah. And I had a photo shoot of this yesterday, and I'm wearing it today, haha, because I thought it would be the easiest thing to point at. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, okay. I also made two other things. One of them is getting attraction on YouTube, the GIK project, because I needed to do it for a dance shoot. For a dance performance, and we performed the song Idol twice on stage, once for Cosfest and once for the end of the year, because we didn't get to finish learning that song by Cosfest, so we did like a half song version, and then after that we continued learning so that we can perform it in EOY. So yeah, this outfit got used twice, and then the other one was a revamp of a skirt, because I don't know, a while back I was like, I have too many plaid skirts and I'm bored of them, so I want to cut up one of them to make those split edgy punky girly skirts. So that's what I did with that one. Also because it's actually a bit small on me. I think it didn't give room for my butt. It didn't give butt room space, so it usually rides up, because it rides to the narrower part of my waist so it can fit properly. Something like that. Either it rides up or it rides down. I think it rides up. I forgot. But it just doesn't fit me right, so I cut it up. And yeah, now it's a split skirt. Yeah. So I think outfit wise, that's all I made. So all the things that I made in 2023 is this plus 2 dioramas. Yeah. Outfit wise, that's all I made. It feels very little, but it's all pretty solid pieces. I'm satisfied. Okay, so this year's plans. So let's start with the one that crossed over from last year. So I plan to go to a fairy tale ball. I think it's called the Otherworldly Ball. In November last year, but I only could start the project in December. And then that's to me, the Fairy Wings project, because I was just modifying a pink skirt that I already made in 2020 and make it more elaborated for this project. And this is the project that I was talking about. I've just finished it this week, and the ball is next week. So this project is considered a 2024 project, and yeah, not in the 2023. And yeah, so I had to end it this week because I have another pressing project that is due February 3rd. It's a dance costume project because we're gonna shoot the cover for this dance, and it's a onesie. The thing about onesies is that my team, everyone has their own onesie, and I was the last person to enter the team, and I didn't have a onesie at that point. But then because I'm so 另类, so hipster, because I'm so hipster, I wanted to design my own onesie instead of getting one that is super readily available out there in the markets. So I want to make myself a koi onesie. But I see the one that was made in existence out in the world, and I'm like, nah, I can design better. So this is the story of this project. And then the reason why it's so pressing is because I've always been pushing it aside. I was like, if we know a staycay date, I would make this project to go staycay with them in this outfit. But the staycay never happened. Actually, it did happen. It happened when I was overseas. So in the end, I didn't have to make a onesie because I couldn't attend. So so now there's the use for this outfit, and it has a deadline now, but the deadline's really short. So yeah, 1 month is a good timing to make this. I feel like it's reasonable. I have a reasonable amount of time, but this is a pressing project, and I have to start as soon as possible, because who knows how long I take to make things. A month? Maybe? A few weeks? Yeah, I take my time, so I do not know how much time I need. I don't even sew by a machine, I sew by hand, so everything takes a little bit longer time, so I always would prefer to start early. Yeah, my koi fish project. I'm not even the one in the team that is most associated with the koi fish. Why not a cat hood onesie, right? Why a koi fish? But that's it. I'm also the one in the group that has fish plushies, and I photo shoot my team pic with fishes. So I guess a koi onesie suits me too. Yeah. So the next project is actually for a musical that is coming to Singapore, which yeah, so Alexander Hamilton is coming to Singapore, and I would want to watch that show non-stop. If people would jio me, I would go more than once. That kind of excitement, because yeah, so when it was really in, I watched the whole thing on YouTube before it got popular and got taken down. I've watched the whole show on YouTube. Yeah, like, I mean, now you can find it on Disney Plus, but I don't have Disney Plus. So yeah, I've done that. So my next project is part of the redesigned Gumi project that I've explained a while back. It's the Spencer jacket part of this project. Cause why make more than one if one is enough, right? So where's the page? Here. This is another video that's coming up because I actually went thrifting in Singapore. My videos have thrifting vibes, but I don't actually thrift them. So most of the time I reconstruct new clothes, but this time I actually thrifted. So yeah, Spencer jacket. So I thrifted this high-waisted empire cut dress, which really does the column shape does give me very Regency era vibes, especially if I put my puffy sleeve blouse underneath, that short puffy sleeve blouse underneath. It really gives off the shape. Not this one. Yeah, so I thought I'm halfway there, and even before I sourced this, what I really wanted for Regency era, or for just to watch this show, was a Spencer jacket, so a super cropped jacket, and now it's a good chance, good excuse to make it, and I really want to make the fancy sleeves up there, and I think for Alexander Hamilton I should make it long sleeve, but then for the Gumi redesign I want it short sleeved. So I'm thinking of making detachable long sleeve lah. Yeah, that's the idea that I'm gonna do. And then Regency ridiculous pen pouch, ridiculous. Yeah, that's how I remember how that word is. I want to make a little handbag because my dress has no pockets, so I need pockets. Yeah, so I want to make a ridicule, and and a Spencer jacket for Alexander Hamilton, which will be in May. Yeah. Okay, the next project is cosplay project. My brother was playing this game in the living room when I'm sewing in the living room. So I watched him play this game, and we kind of have a little inside joke when we played it. I mean, when he plays this game and I watch the storyline go by. So it's the Stanley Parable 2. Yeah, not 12, 2. Stanley Parable 2, and then inside the game there is this character called the Yellow Adventure Line. And I want to cosplay a personified version of the Yellow Line, and my brother would be Sandy. And then and then we do stupid things out in the wild. So that's the plan. My brother doesn't really cosplay, but he kind of does it for Halloween, because he did a casual cosplay one year for Halloween, and then one year I was high effort for Halloween, and then he decided to be high effort too, and then now it's a thing. So I don't know if he wants to do this for Halloween, but it's a cosplay plan that I've made him make with me. So yeah. So I'm just okay, this is a screenshot from the game. It says Stanley Parable 12. But there's no Stanley Parable 12. This is just part of Stanley Parable 2. The game made their own like crazy title cards. So yeah, and this title card has strangers on it. Like, who is this old school anime style? Yeah, what is this? It's actually the creator's version of a personified Yellow Line. So I'm like, okay, that one's official, so I'm gonna cosplay that one, because there's a lot of fan arts of Yellow Line too. Yeah, I'm gonna cosplay this one, but I'm not gonna be accurate with my hair because I don't like his hair. I don't think my brother's gonna be accurate with his hair too. Yeah, so we're just gonna do a very casual Stanley Parable cosplay and go around HDBs that is numbered 8 and go 8. Because that's our inside joke. And I'll be running along corridors and telling my brother to follow me, because I am the adventure line. Yeah, so yeah, plan this year. Okay, yeah. Then the next project that is planned for this year is this project is a carry on from last year also, and it's not really in my plans before, but my friend has passed his BJD to me, and I'm supposed to customize it. That was a he would pay. He hasn't paid yet, but also I have his doll, so yeah. So the body is there and the head is there, and the project is still ongoing. I would try and concentrate on this one after I made all the projects that I've told you previously that has deadlines. So yeah, so this will be the next project I'll work on after I've finished those things that already has deadlines. And I'll see how this goes. I do not know if I'll finish it this year. I mean, I'm not really planning that much things this year, so right, yet. So yeah, this would just be on a higher priority list this year. Then if everything is done and goes well, then I would do you know, the mushroom project has been pushed for a few years now. Pushed aside for a few years, and every year my friend would comment on my video and saying, when are you gonna do the mushroom dress? And I'm like, you know, when I had the mushroom idea, when I made a mushroom hat for my dolls, I thought I was so original. That's before I knew about Pinterest and saw so many other people making mushroom hats. And then it still wasn't that common in Singapore. It was more common online in the Western, in America or something. And then it started becoming a thing in Singapore. So like so I've seen some mushroom heads in Singapore already. So I'm like, I'm late in the game. I'm so late in the game. I can be later, you know? Yeah. The only thing is that my friends gave me mushroom earrings and mushroom bags. So yeah, they're really waiting for my mushroom project, but I do not know if I want to start this year, because there's another project that I'm pushing for years that I still kind of want to do, and that is the New Year's dress, Chinese New Year's dress to be exact. But every time when the New Year rolls in, I have not enough time to make the Chinese New Year dress in time for Chinese New Year. So then the whole project gets pushed another year. So design is not settled as well, because if I see newer designs that I'm kind of very tempted to, especially this one has very little Chinese elements. If I saw another design that has Chinese elements that I kind of really want to do, so I might redesign this design again. But the fabric is always the same. Is this olive green, dark olive green fabric with peach roses. So I've held on to that fabric for years, even before the mushroom dress. So yeah, I would want to finish this project this year so I can wear it for Chinese New Year next year. The gingerbread shirt that stupid. I now write dates on my pages. I have this idea one day after Christmas. I mean, it's not like if I had it before Christmas, I would have made it by Christmas. So I don't know. I just happened to be wearing the cello pad the day after Christmas to go to work, and then I just thought it'd be cute if I have a gingerbread top blouse to wear under this cello pad. Then this brown cord would be a Christmas cord. That's what went through my head when I sketched this and put it in my list of things to do. So I think it would be nice if I made this by this Christmas. Maybe. Yeah. That's all. Can you tell that I recorded this 2 times, because the first time I didn't press record, and I don't think I performed better the second time. I performed better on the first take. Okay, bye.